You're rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots, and a sexy body full of tats.
Ahead of the 4th MotoGP 2025 series to be held at the Jerez circuit, Pramac Yamaha satellite rider Jack Miller showed his maximum readiness. The Australian rider admitted that he was optimistic about this weekend's race, after a series of training and evaluating the performance of the latest version of the YZR M1 motorbike. We have worked hard with the team to understand the character of the Jerez circuit and how the bike reacts at various corner points, Miller said in a pre-race press conference session. Even though we are a satellite team, my target is to compete on the front row. Pramac Yamaha, which this year receives full technical support from the factory, sees Jerez as a great opportunity to collect important points in the constructor and rider standings. Miller also added that his adaptation to the Yamaha bike is going well, especially in terms of corner exit acceleration and braking stability. Preparation for this weekend's race also involves race pace simulations and testing various electronic settings. We have found some promising settings. Now it's just a matter of how to execute them on the track later, added Miller. The 2025 Jerez MotoGP is predicted to be tight, with many top riders showing consistent performance since the start of the season. But Miller believes his experience and fighting spirit can be the difference in the midst of fierce competition. And here's the full news. Pramac Yamaha satellite rider Jack Miller expressed his readiness for the 4th MotoGP 2025 series, which will take place at the Jerez circuit, Ángel Nieto, Spain, this weekend. Miller, who this season rejoined Yamaha in a satellite team format after his adventure with KTM, brings great enthusiasm and ambition to carve out a positive result at the history-laden track. In the previous few private practice sessions, the Australian rider showed a promising performance, marking an increasingly mature adaptation process with the 2025 version of the YZR M1 bike. Miller revealed that he and the team had made a number of significant changes to the bike's setup in order to optimize performance at the circuit, which is known for its technicality and demands high precision. We've worked hard since the last race. Our focus is not only to improve the time record, but also to improve the stability and consistency of the bike in every sector, Miller said in the pre-race press conference at the Pramac Yamaha paddock on Thursday, 24/4. Jerez is not an easy circuit. It's a track that demands a lot of technical aspects from the bike and the rider. But I feel quite comfortable with the current condition of the bike. We already have strong data from the test sessions, and I am optimistic that we can compete in the front group. Yamaha performance and support play a key role. The 2025 season is an important turning point for Miller, who now occupies the role of a senior rider in a satellite team. Although not under the factory team, full support from Yamaha makes Pramac a force that cannot be underestimated. A range of new components, including a new aerodynamics package and improvements to the traction control and power distribution systems, have been incorporated into Miller's bike. This year's Yamaha bike is very different from the previous few seasons, Miller said. The power character is smoother, but still aggressive at the end of corners. It suits my racing style, which tends to attack when exiting fast corners. Significant improvements can also be seen from the results of pre-season trials and the first two series. Although he has yet to secure a podium finish, Miller has made the top 10 several times and has shown a steady lap time consistency in the midst of increasingly competitive competition. Jerez, historic track, modern challenge. The Jerez circuit is 4.4 kilometers long with 13 corners that test the balance between high speed and precise control. The track heavily emphasizes hard braking and acceleration, two things that Pramac Yamaha is now focusing on. We know that in Jerez, maintaining tire temperature and traction is very important. That's why we really focused on the suspension setup and electronic mapping. The results so far are quite encouraging, said Miller, who previously finished 5th at Jerez while still with the Ducati team. With temperatures expected to reach 28 to 30 degrees Celsius on race day, tire selection and wear management strategies will also be crucial. Michelin, as the official MotoGP tire provider, is predicted to provide soft medium and medium hard combination options, depending on the track conditions during warm-up. Podium ambition and new hope. Despite his status as a satellite rider, Miller did not hesitate to set high targets. At least, finishing in the top 5 is a realistic target, but the 30-year-old does not rule out the possibility of reaching the podium if everything goes according to plan. I think we have a competitive package. If we can start well and maintain the rhythm at the start of the race, the opportunity to be in the top 3 is wide open, said Miller. Meanwhile, Pramac Yamaha team principal Massimo Campinotti praised Miller's dedication, which is considered to bring new enthusiasm to the team. Jack is a rider with a strong character. He always provides sharp technical input and brings positive energy to the team. We believe he can bring a surprise at Jerez. Fan support and champion mentality. Beyond the technical, the support of the fans and the unique atmosphere of the Jerez circuit is an additional motivation for Miller. Thousands of fans are sure to pack the stands this weekend, and Miller hopes to perform entertainingly and competitively in front of an audience that is known to be fanatical. Racing in Europe is always special, especially at Jerez. The atmosphere is incredible. The fans really live with the race. That makes me want to give my best performance. The 2025 Jerez MotoGP will be held on Sunday, April 27th local time, with the qualifying session scheduled for Saturday afternoon. All eyes will be on the intense competition between the factory and satellite riders, and Jack Miller, with all his preparation and fighting spirit, is ready to challenge them all on the Andalusian track.
You're rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there ain't no coming back. Wanna take a run at that. I think she's feeling me, turn it up a few degrees. My imagination of her body gets the best of me. Oh gosh, she's such a tease, bitten lips, bruised knees. I'm addicted to her, need her touching me, cause she got a bad little waist. And we tearing down this place, off the liquor that we chase. Got some goes to the face, baby, I don't need no space. Coming closer for a taste, and I'll show you how I make everything just fade away. Cause she's like sex, drugs, cocaine, body so insane. Jealous of the clothing that she wears up on that tight frame. All game, no shame, baby came here to play. I feel like an addict cause she's sex, drugs, cocaine. Got a fine little body and her mind's kinda naughty. They say that once you taste it, you cannot replace it. She could get you high, all the dopamine inside triggers fast once she's naked. Her body's a creation. They say the devil made her for his entertainment, but even he couldn't learn how to contain it. Her high heels make a damn good